Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hello, everybody. All 830 of you, at least watching the live stream at live.pirillo.com. It's me, Chris Pirillo, standing behind my new iMac. Yeah. I hadn't had an iMac since I think it was a G5, actually. And I'd been looking at getting one for a while to use to be a machine for live streaming. And the reason why is because right now the live stream is going out, with that camera that I'm pointing at. Obviously, you can see what's going on. But it's connected to a slightly older Mac Mini that's just a tiny bit underpowered. And it's not easy to kind of have things connected and going, etc. So I think, and I could be mistaken, this iMac, I'm going to try it here, like in this position, so it'll look like I have like 3 monitors. I'll be trying it here, and if that doesn't really work out, I may end up just moving it to like on the other side of my office as a secondary machine and whatnot. So that is kind of the game plan. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. I don't know how everything is going to be. My hope is, though, I'll have be connected that particular camera that's streaming out right now by FireWire. I've got like extended cables for FireWire because, of course, you can only have them so long, so I've got connectors and whatnot. And I'm going to try to string it across to this location, and then I could switch between that camera and the camera on here or a USB camera, all just by clicking a button. Don't know how it's going to work yet, like I said, but I'm happy to have another machine. If only because I, think I may, like during the day I may stream from this machine instead of the Mac Mini. I don't know. I'm still like playing around with options. But regardless, I've got it, and I have to thank, Ponzi. She gave it to me for my birthday. She asked what I wanted, and I should have said, I wasn't thinking. I really wanted the Optimus Maximus keyboard. I've been wanting it for like 2 years. Unfortunately, it remains on my wish list. Instead, I'm going to have to open up the iMac. I'm not, too depressed about it. It's just that, well, maybe Christmas. I don't know. I keep asking my friends at ThinkGeek because they carry it and everything, and haven't really heard back. I guess it's a hot item. That's the one thing I really want. So I'll open it here, and I don't know. I guess I can try to turn it on. I think I've got power back behind the desk. I'm sure I'm going to blow a fuse. Got so many things plugged in. I've had to disperse things throughout my office to just get things accommodated and, looking okay and whatnot. So, trying to give this a shot. And my birthday was on July 26th, and that's fine. I don't care. A present is a present is a present. It's like one of those things that, I know I need to get because, you can never have too many computers, really, as a geek, especially if you, work in a home office and whatnot. And I apologize if my audio is kind of muffled because the microphone is down here. And obviously I'm up here for, a couple of reasons. So I may have to actually put this on the floor in front of my desk. See, this is the thing. This is why I like unboxing things. Because I will have this sitting on my desk like all day, right? And inevitably, now there's 851 people watching me unbox this thing. Even if I was unboxing like a stupid little whatever, that many people would tune in. Hey, I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, yes! It's styrofoam that I've been meaning to build like a life-size model of the Death Star for quite some time, and this will work nicely for one of the corridors. Because how remember like never mind. Anyway, so slide that out. I don't know why they put holes in it. I guess so it's easier to like swing, so there's no air resistance or anything. It just like just slices through the air just with the greatest of ease. All right, up there. And unfortunately, this is a wired keyboard. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, all things considered, but I really, really like the new wireless keyboard. It's been one of my favorite keyboards, and I'm really picky when it comes to keyboards. Never really had much luck with the wireless keyboards before that one. This one appears to be about the same. Set that there. There we go. Oh, well, wait a minute. For real? Oh. Wow. Okay. No, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm mistaken. This is also a wireless keyboard. Okay. Good on me. And the wireless Mighty Mouse, which of course we've talked about before, just this week as a matter of fact. And another Apple remote control. I've yet to use these things. I've got like 5 of them, I swear. I just never use them. I don't use remote controls with my computers. I don't use my computers necessarily as like media machines either, really. I mean, I'm like online all the time, so I don't really. I mean, I've got the television, obviously, but what's this? Looks like a cleaning cloth in for the screen. Here's batteries. They give you. See, that's nice. They give you batteries. Energizers. There we go. It's for the keyboard and for the mouse. Got that here. Suppose you guys want me to plug it in, don't you? Yeah, Apple's wireless Mighty Mouse. Unbelievable. Nice. Very clean, very compact, as I've come to get used to here with Apple's products. It's always fun to unbox an Apple product, because you just know it's just going to be... Oh, this isn't good. How am I going to lift this out? I really need some help here. Who wants to come over and help me? Anybody want to come and help, please? Please? Can someone come over? Please? This is the 24-inch model iMac. And I think I am going to set it on the ground at this point. Give me a second. I'm going to come around the other side. 24-inch iMac, 3.06 gigahertz. It will have 4 gigs of RAM. Because, I mean, what's the point of just keeping 2? Sorry for the butt shot here. I know. This is whatever. Look, I can't believe 888 people are staring at my butt right now. They care that much about the iMac that they're staring at my butt. Well, maybe I should just keep it in there for now. Alright, hang on. If this slips out of my hands, woohoo! Okay, there we go. Wow, damn, this thing's big. Doesn't seem to be as heavy as I remember the G5 being. And it looks like... Take that. Here, Pixie. This is what's fun. I love putting these sticky things on the dogs, because then they run around going, I can't get it off, I can't get it off. Well, they don't really say that because they're dogs and everything, but... I guess I get, it's like my chest plate, my iMac chest plate there. My superhero costume. I'm iMac Man! Able to unbox things in a single bound. Also able to consume styrofoam and poop out M&Ms. It's an amazing superpower I have. Right. Oh, it's coming off now. Here we go. Here's the power cord. Power cable. Yes, it's so exciting. I know. Everyone's going, wow! Wow! Chris, can I come over and play? No. Why not? Alright, I think now you've seen enough of my butt. I'm going to turn it around on the other side. Of course, I am going to have to, like, wrestle with all my stuff back there to get it connected. That's the one thing I like, though, is that really, if anything, I only need to string one cable. And that would be the power cable, because I will have the wireless stuff. The nice thing is, too, I've got a way to... I mean, I don't use this as often because it doesn't... The keys don't... This is a keyboard skin here. I guess this would probably be for a different video, but it fits right on the keyboard. Here, let me bring it around. It fits on the keyboard, just the skin. The problem is that I can't type as fast with this thing on. It doesn't. It's the form It fits, but it's not. It doesn't fit like perfectly, like seamlessly. I mean, it fits well enough if you need like a keyboard skin, but generally speaking, I can't type as fast as I can without it. I'm just too much of a, I guess, touch typist. All right, let's put that there as I narrate my walking around the office. I'm gonna have like, oh man, how am I gonna? You know what I need? I need like Mighty Mouse skins because I've got now 3 Mighty Mouses. One for the Mac Mini, one for my desktop, and then it's going to be one for this iMac. Alright, anyway. It's not like you guys haven't seen an iMac before. I mean, this isn't like just brand new. I mean, yes, it is the newer series iMac, at least at this point in time. And that's about the best time to buy any kind of product, whether it's Apple's or anybody else's, is like not necessarily right after they release it, but pretty soon thereafter. You don't want to wait too long because inevitably you wait too long, then they're going to release a new one and a new one and a new one. There's never really a good time to kind of jump in, but generally speaking, you know, I've been running the live stream on that Mac Mini for quite some time, and that's why I wanted something that's just a bit beefier because it can be a bit CPU intensive, what with running Flash and the browser and Cam Twist and all the things that we normally run through. Boy, this is really tight. Alright, let's just slice it up here. Wow. Dang! Dang! That thing's kind of big. Of course, I'm like sitting like, you know, inches away from it. But here, you want me to turn it around? Is that what you want? I'm not going to give away the Mac Mini. This thing's pretty dang big. Look at that. So you can see the reflection. There's the reflection. Here, wait. There's a reflection of the TV there. And a reflection of the camera. See that little light there? That little light? That's the camera. I've got the, I guess the viewer turned out. So yeah, I guess this is about it. Oh yeah, look at this. Boy, this is interesting. On the back, I gotta show you this as I turn around again. On the back, they even covered up the Apple logo. It shines. Looks nice. Looks very, very nice. Not garish at all. I really appreciate that more than anything about the design of the iMac. It's very, very clean, uncluttered. And you know me, I'm kind of a neat freak. Kind of. Used to be worse, that's for sure. Not so much anymore. I've kind of loosened up in my old age. Old age, you know, turning 35. What's it going to be like when I turn 40? You know what? For my 40th birthday, this is what I want. Honestly, you're asking me what I want? I want Christmas in July. I want, like, a surprise birthday party. I want everyone to show up. And we're going to have Christmas in July, and Santa Claus is going to come in, and he's going to say, "Oh, oh, oh, Merry Christmas in July." And there will be, like, much merriment, and we'll have to, like, get some eggnog that hasn't molded over. "Oh, oh, oh, hello, birthday boy. You are now 40. That's another 5 years. I'll give you 5 years to plan it. You have 5 years. Do you hear me? 5 years. I've never had a surprise birthday, though. I don't know how I would take it. See that? See, now it kind of ruins the surprise, right? Because I'm going to be expecting it, so then when it doesn't happen, I'm going to be like, "What? Dude?" And by then, I bet you anything, they're going to have iMacs the size of my ego. Sorry. Okay, so let's turn it around. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Dang, you get... Okay, I don't care if you are not an Apple fan. And there's times that I'm not an Apple fan, like, you know, total fan, especially when it comes to the new firmware in the iPhone 3G. But you gotta admit, that's a pretty clean design. That's really clean. Yes, I will likely be installing Windows on here as well, running it in VMware Fusion for cross-compatibility. That's another reason why I wanted a secondary system that had the power, because I want to run Outlook on a secondary machine, so I have that running since I've got an Exchange account. Okay, well, alright, so should I plug her in? I'm just going to plug her in temporarily, so you don't have to see me, you know, wrangle behind my big old desk. And that's where the other Mac sits. Alright, get the cord untied here. Wow. Alright. Dang. Hang on. I gotta you can't even see me. This thing's kind of so big. Alright. Alright, it's in. And here we go. Second. Here we go. Plugged in. And let's just pray that I don't trip the breaker. Alright. Here we go. You ready? Should I zoom in? You guys want me to zoom in a bit? I can zoom in. Remote control. Zoom in. Just a little. I'm just going to be a little. Because I figured it was the wide shot, you know, as you see me kind of walking around and everything. Let's go zoom in just a tad. Of course, my head's going to get cut off, but at this point, you don't care about my head. You only care about this. The Mac. We need a name for this iMac, by the way. Every computer needs a name. I haven't really named... I don't think I named my Mac Mini, really. And I renamed my Big Mac. I renamed it Icebox. It's got to start with an I. Icebox. My the MacBook Pro that I have, that's Icarus. It's got to start with an I. So the iMac needs to start with an I, too. Here we go. Woo! There goes the white balance on the camera. Name it iWally. Here, let me kind of tilt it a bit. Try to lessen the effect. That doesn't really help, does it? Waka 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 waka. Dang, man. That screen is beautiful, man. Oh. Wow, that screen is beautiful. Oh, crap. I forgot. I gotta, like, get the keyboard and mouse ready. My goodness. What's it doing now? It says put the batteries in the mouse. You can't really tell because it's kind of bright. And I can't adjust the brightness contrast, at least that I know of, right offhand. All right, let's pop. Sorry, I didn't quite prepare with the batteries here, but bear with me. It's telling you, though. I mean, here. Actually, I am going to zoom in just a bit because it may actually help, if you don't mind. There you go. You can kind of see it a little better now. Let's move it over just a tad. And so it's giving me full directions. I mean, you don't even, if you have to read the instruction manual, there's seriously something wrong. It's so incredibly intuitive. Alright, so now remember, I have like 3 Mighty Mouses in the room. I've now turned this Mighty Mouse on, the Mighty Mouse that it came with. And as it's doing that, I'm going to open my keyboard. Shopping online for deals on some writable media. I edit Wikipedia. Memorized Holy Grail really well. I can recite it right now. W-R-O-T-F-L-O-L. Oh, wow. Okay. Picked it up. That easy. Bluetooth. Alright. What's it doing now? What's it asking for? Oh, it's asking for the language. Let's see here. What language do I speak?
English.
Oh, well, thank you. Did you hear it? It answered my question. Amazing. Now, actually, the reason why it does that is if you're not clicking on anything, it will tell you exactly what's going on. Alright, hang on. Which way do I stick them in? Oh, there we go. Hopefully Apple won't get too upset at me for doing this. I mean, after all, this whole thing is like a commercial. Before you begin searching for your keyboard. So now I'm going to press the button on the keyboard so that it can be picked up by the computer. I'm going to zoom out just a bit now. Because now that you saw the mouse thing, hopefully it's not gonna really help any. Alright, it says Okay, so it's asking me to key in a number here. So it's pairing with the right keyboard. Enter. And now it says pairing is complete. Before you begin, yada yada yada. Press OK. I'm in the United States. US is fine. Do you already own a Mac? Do not transfer my information now. Because I'm just going to treat it as a separate computer here. And I'm sorry you can't see it that easily. At least I don't think I can adjust the brightness in hardware here. Could be wrong. Okay, it's asking me to join a network, wireless network. Type in my key or password. And connects, configures the computer. All I'm just going to do is copy over my favorite apps to this machine and then just treat it as a separate machine. Of course, I will likely use my .Mac or Mobile Me. Got to use the same Mobile Me Apple ID. Interestingly enough, it still says .Mac on here instead of Mobile Me in the setup routine, so they probably need to update in the setup routine. Registration information. This is why I'm glad I'm kind of zoomed out. How am I using it? Home. Create name and password. I'm not going to tell you. Why would I tell you my password? Because I'm not crazy. That's why. This is one of the things that I've got to tell you. I mean, as I'm narrating, you can't really see anything. But one of the things that I'm most impressed with, and actually I think I will zoom in at this point. One of the things I'm most impressed with the Mac setups, and even I've seen other people kind of be impressed with this particular part. When it sets up a buddy icon for your account, it uses the camera on the machine if it happens to be connected to it. But I'm just going to choose one from the library because I'm not going to jump in front and show you my butt again. Let's go with the Magic 8 Ball. Continue. Update your billing address. No thanks. My credit card apparently is going to expire. Thank you for not showing it on the screen. Oh, well, look at that. Thanks for being a Mobile Me member. Even though before it was saying .Mac. Interesting. Can you guys... You may not be able to see it, but it does say Mobile Me there in the setup. So maybe they did correct it. So this must be the latest version of Mac OS X. I'll zoom out again, because I think now we've pretty much seen it all. And let me tell you, yeah, I'm happy. And I'm going to be tweaking this thing for a little while. You know where to find me, of course, when I'm tweaking. And I mean tweaking in a good way, like a geek tweaking. And we've covered that before. See, look at this. I got 3 Mighty Mouses. Seriously, I need like a Mighty Mouse tattoo or something. But like one that I can pull and peel so that, you know, it's not always on it. And let me see here. Give me a second. I wanted to do something here. Check something. Just to make sure I've got everything. Yep. Total number of cores, L2 cache, 6, blah. The graphics is an 8800 GS, 512 meg of RAM, or 512 megs on the video card, that is. The screen display type is 1920 by 1200, which is the same screen resolution, not size, like physical size, same screen resolution as my MacBook Pro. And I tell you, once you have a large screen, it's kind of hard to go back. So that is that, and I'm now going to be maneuvering this, getting it all kind of set up and in a position where I, can appreciate it most. Maybe here, maybe over there. I don't know where yet. So feel free to join me for my adventures, or if you've got any tips you want to pass along. I mean, I'm not a newbie when it comes to the Mac, but my email address is chris@pirillo.com. You know how to get a hold of me. And you also know, if you hadn't figured it out by now, that I'm streaming live 24 hours a day. Sometimes I have things on my desk. Sometimes there's nothing on my desk. But I'm usually at my desk. But even if I'm not, we've got this chat room, typically talking tech, and right now 929 viewers right now. I gotta unbox iMacs more often. I should make this a weekly thing, huh? I'll just buy an iMac every week. How's that sound? I'll be like swimming in iMacs. Anyway, you can catch me streaming live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in conjunction with this chat room full of geeks at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.